Hey everybody, in this video I want to show you this van. It's actually a Fiesta van. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the vehicle. We'll have a drive in the car, have a look at the features on the inside and the outside. And by the end of the video, if you are looking for, or if you want information on a Fiesta van, hopefully it'll help. Or secondly, if you want information about this particular vehicle and you're looking for basically commercial vehicle that's got a VAT included price that you can claim back some VAT on. And I think this is really cheap motoring at the price that we have it advertised at. Let's have a look. This Fiesta van then is actually a one owner vehicle from brand new, and it's got a VAT included invoice. So that means if you look at the vehicle the way we have it priced at the moment, which is really super cheap motoring for anyone at the moment that has a business, or if they're VAT registered and if they're looking for a van that they want for themselves, or if they have a business with a couple of vehicles, they want to add something light and straightforward to the fleet. And like we were saying, this is a one owner vehicle from brand new, and it's actually got a full service history as well through Ford. So we'll have a look at that when we get inside the car. On the outside of the vehicle, it is pretty straightforward. Fiestas, I think, are actually a nice looking vehicle overall, but this is a fairly straightforward vehicle because it is a commercial, so it's a basic model on the outside, but it looks well in white and it's very, very functional overall. If you look at the rear of the vehicle, the rear window has a tint on it, which is useful when you're putting stuff in the back and you don't want anyone to see it. And then the previous owner, actually, I'm not sure if this is standard, so it looks like it's a boot mat. The boot underneath is in excellent condition, and actually one theme on this vehicle overall, it's in really nice condition. The previous owners actually had a fine foods business, so it's had a really easy life, and this looks like this mat has been in it from day one, and as you can see, it's pretty much unblemished all the way through. These are actually snow socks that he got for the vehicle because there was the odd day in Ireland where you have a bit of snow, not too often, but he has these snow socks which allowed him to get up and down the road when he was using it. So he was living in Kildare and commuting up as far as City West in Dublin. Even looking at the bulkhead along through there, there is no marks in it whatsoever. Normally what I find when you look at a commercial vehicle, it's a bit scratched up in here, it's a bit scratched up along there, a bit scratched up here, and especially the bulkhead has some white chunks gone out of it. And this just doesn't. This is in really, really nice condition, and I apologise for sounding like a big sales pitch, but it's actually true. It's in really nice condition throughout. And the bodywork is the same, inside and outside. This car all the way through is in a really nice order. And I've really found it over the years, it's quite difficult to get a nice tidy commercial, because a lot of the time companies have them, people jump into them, and they just wreck them. They don't actually look after them. But this one has been treated like a private car, so it's really nice condition, but it still has that element of VAT in the price, which is quite useful as well. Sitting in the vehicle then, this is what you're going to look at. There is approximately 83,000 kilometers on it. Nice big clocks on either side down through there. Bluetooth and radio can be controlled from the steering wheel over through here. And do you know what's nice? It's got a really thin steering wheel. I don't know why that's nice, but it just feels nice. Anyway, heating controls down through there. And then radio functionality with things like CD, radio, or USB. So if you look down over here, there is a 12-volt power outlet, and there's also a USB connector to play music or charge a phone from. Small bit of storage down through there. But actually, do you know what? They're everything you would need really on a radio, and especially linking it to a phone for music or for calls. Everything's actually here. Since the car actually came in, I've done about 400 kilometers in the car because I have a bit of a trip to get home. Do you know what? It drives really nice. I don't know what it is. It has a nimble feel about it. I always find that about vans because they weigh a little bit less than their passenger counterparts, and they just feel nimble to drive and enjoyable. And it's quite a frugal motor as well. It is 5 forward gears, but even on a motorway, taking that into account, the car is pretty much 55 to 60 miles per gallon all day long. So even if you weren't going to use it as a commercial, but you wanted a cheap way of commuting, this is definitely something that's worth considering. And like we're saying, we'll supply it serviced, and we'll also supply it with a 12-month DOE as well. So taking all that into account, this vehicle here, if you're looking for frugal motoring, if you're looking for something that's got a price that you can claim back VAT on, or even if you don't and you look at the monthly figures we have in this car, it's just a cheap way of getting around. And this is actually a nice example of one as well. So if you're looking for something basically that's been looked after so far, like look at the price point that's at it. You'd be buying, I don't know, a 5-year-old small car for the same kind of money. We don't sell these brand new, so maybe that's just the price of them, but I actually can't believe how well priced they are. And especially if you got any bit of VAT registration ability, like it's so much cheaper again. Anyway, we are able to take a trade-in from this. Like we're saying to you, supplied with a DOE and supplied serviced, and there's a really good finance package on it as well. So anyway, thanks a million for taking a watch. I know the video is a little bit short because the features is not a lot of features on the vehicle. It is simple and straightforward, but like I said to you, it's actually big on value. Anyway, thanks for taking time to watch. Hopefully the video is useful. If you want any information on the car, Brian's my name, 086 843 1945. Call, text, WhatsApp, and I'll get back to you. And we are Fitzpatricks Garage, a family-run business in operation for almost 70 years. Thank you.